What's up, Affordable Armory folks? How y'all doing? Here we are at the NRA convention. You can see the sign behind me. I am inside and the show floor is about to open. So I'm gonna go inside and walk around and hopefully make a bunch of videos for you guys. So we'll see you real soon. I'm here at the Taurus booth and I'm gonna take a look at some of their new revolvers with red dots on them. That's pretty cool. I love guns with red dots on them. Taurus has introduced a couple versions of their 856 and I forget the other model, but I think the 605, but they have micro red dots on them on a carry revolver. That is pretty cool. So check it out.
So I'm using the paste that we have here, taking a very small amount, going to rub it into both sides of the lenses.
And you hear about
This is going to provide you with an anti-fog, anti-static. It's also going to fill in your minor scratches and give you that anti-fog for...
What's going to do it is going to clean it and all.
I'd say up to 2 days at first. The more you apply it, the more it will begin to stay on there. You'll notice you'll have to use it less and less. We don't use any alcohol, ammonia, or abrasives, so it's not going to irritate your eyes or your skin, and it won't wear down any coatings that you have. It's also safe to use on your hunting scopes, prescription lenses, binoculars, goggles, windshields, visors, anything you can think of, you can use it on there. That little jar I use, that's going to get you about 400 uses. You're going to get like a year's supply that fits right in your pocket.
So we have...
Alright, try those on for me. Tell me when was the last time they were that clean.
Oh, wow.
Pretty clean, right?
Okay, that stuff is amazing. I'm gonna have to get some. Here at the CRKT booth, checking out some knives. I'm here at the Dry Fire Mag booth, gonna check out what they have to offer.
The Dry Fire Mag, trigger resetting magazine, resets your triggers. You don't have to stop and rock and slide in between each trigger pull, and you don't have to make any change to your gun. It's all in the magazine. All you have to do is gun, make sure it's clear, insert it, and it resets the trigger for you. And we have, this is our regular Dry Fire Mag here. We have our Smart Mag over at the next table that sends a signal up to a laser cartridge to fire on each shot. And we've got that set up with laser ammo targets there.
All right, here at the Palmetto State Armory booth, gonna check out what they've got. Alright, so behind me here is the Otis booth. They do cleaning products, and I actually used those cleaning products when I was in the Air Force. I still have some of them, and I just found out that if you're in the military, you can go to their website, sign up, and they do 40% off. That is insane. 40% off just for being a veteran, and they do free shipping. So that is pretty cool. Definitely gonna check out some Otis products now that I know that.
So what we're selling here is clip and shoot. So all you do is simply grab your phone and it uses your front lens, and what you're able to do is use this whole lens as a sensor. How it does that is by sticking this cleanly onto the front here. And now this whole target has become your sensor. And so what you're able to do is program your number of shots, your part time, and your sessions. So give it a start and it'll buzz you in, similar to how it would be something on the range.
Thank you, fellas.
And then it'll show you your number of shots and your shot time, and you're able to see a history of your shots as well. So this is number 483. We've almost shot 500 of these today, and it's only 10 o'clock. So that's what our system is. And if you already have a laser insert, you're like I said, halfway in the door. Our show price is $50, $49.99, and that comes with the clip and different attachments for it to make it a bit harder for yourself, give yourself a little bit more of a challenge. So that's basically the spiel. So this is our dry fire laser target system. So you use your own, laser device, use a computer, and then we have a camera. So what the camera does is it points at anything. So anything in the screen becomes your target.
Are you ready? Stand by.
And it will show you very similarly to this, it'll show you your number of shots and how many shots you've done.
Stand by.
Yeah. So that's our iDry Fire system.
Right, I'm here at a company I've never heard of before called Mirzon, and they make 6-hour P320 grip modules that are pretty cool. Check them out. Got Lena Michulik over here teaching at the 6-hour booth. Pretty cool. I'm here at the NRA Precision booth, and they've got some cool stuff. They're not just doing ARs, now they're making bolt guns and suppressors. Pretty cool stuff.
This will be coming out this summer. They're all chambered in 9mm. You got stainless steel upper, lower. The grip module is going to be polymer or aluminum. Optic is RMSC, and the sights are 320, 365, 6 sights. The MSRP price, you're looking at $979. You did hear that correctly, $979. The Apollo's landing soon. Get yours.
Right, here I am at the SAR booth, checking out some of their stuff, and then over here behind me is the Henry booth. Just got out of there. They got all sorts of stuff. Gonna be bringing you some stuff from Henry later on, so I'll save that for later on down the road. But stay tuned for some stuff from Henry. It's gonna be cool. Alright, there you go. So there's a look at the new revolver line from SAR. That's pretty cool. They're making some revolvers now. Feels pretty good in the hand. Maybe I'll give one a try if I can get my hands on one.
SOCOM, what it is, it's a 9mm, comes with 2 17-round mags, hard box cleaning kit, suppressor, height night sights, tritium filled inserts. Does not come with a red dot optic, all right? It's got a threaded barrel, 1 in 28 twist. Got slide serrations both in the front and rear. Got slide cuts, all right? Flat facing trigger, anywhere from 3.5 to 5.5 pound trigger pull, sub $500. So under $500 for all this, and also includes a mag load. All right, so it's got all the features, everything like that.
Alright, so I just got done learning about a whole bunch of new guns from SAR. Oh my gosh, they have a subcompact pistol. I think it says 10 rounds, and there's a 15-round mag with an extension on it. 300 bucks. Holy crap. They have a Gen 2 version that just came out literally today. They didn't even know about it until they walked into the booth. And It's got an optics cut. It's got threaded barrel. This gun is packed full of features and less than 500 bucks. Oh my gosh, if that is not affordable Armory material, I don't know what is. I am going to get my hands on one so I can show it to you guys. It's going to be awesome. Right, I just visited the MCK booth, and you guys may know them for their chassis system, and they do have their Gen 3 chassis here. But what I was curious about was they are actually getting into manufacturing firearms. And they've got some pretty unique ones, the Agata and the Apollo. The Agata is just, it's weird, guys. It's, I don't know, I picked it up. It's a prototype, it's not made yet. I picked it up, and what they say about it, their claim, I mean, it seems true. It feels really oddly good. I don't know. I thought it would be super weird, but it didn't. I don't know. But you hold it different than a normal rifle. And so they're hoping to have that one out later this year. And then the other one is basically like if you took an MCK and you put actual firearm components in it and turned it into a gun. And that's the Apollo. And so there you go. So I'm not too keen on that one. It's, you know, doesn't seem like anything special. But the Agata is, it's different. It's different. I'm here at the Diamondback booth, and I was just looking at a new version of their Sidekick revolver, which is pretty cool. So the Sidekick is a double action, single action revolver, kind of like the Ruger Wrangler, the Heritage Rough Rider, but it's double action too. So it kind of separates itself from those guns. But now they've got a bird's head version of it out, so check it out. I'm here at the MTM booth checking out some of their new ammo can options. These things are cool. I've got several of them myself, but they've got some new offerings here, and I'll show those to you now. Alright guys, I'm here at the Meridian booth, and you have seen some of their products on my channel. Did the RFX 35, it's a green dot that goes on your pistol. Now they have the 45, which is an enclosed emitter. That is pretty cool. And they've got these new lights available as well. These are pretty cool, and they're making a holster for it where it has instant on capability. So you draw it out of the holster and the light comes on for you. And you don't have to worry about finding a holster because they went ahead and made one for you. That's one of the biggest problems with adding light to your gun is finding a holster that's compatible. They took care of that problem for you. That's really thoughtful of the manufacturers to do that. I'm really digging this closed emitter. It's going to be really cool. So check it out. Did y'all know that Colt makes bolt action rifles? Neither did I. What's up guys, we're here at the EAA booth. I've been looking at some of their guns. They've got some cool stuff. They have some really gaudy versions of the Regard that you guys have seen on the channel before. They've got their version of the FN High Power. I forget what it's called. And then they've got some cool 2311s. It's a double stack 1911. They just call it 2311. So pretty cool stuff from EAA.
Josh here at the NRA show for Apollo Sun. This is year 2023. We have some awesome new products coming out this year for you guys. First and foremost on the horizon is going to be the 507 competition. You guys have been asking for it for the longest time. We're finally getting one out to you guys. Huge window, takes an Armory footprint, just trying to make things easier for everybody. And yeah, man, we can't wait to get these out. I think the other thing that's really cool about these is the CRS reticle system, our competition reticle system. You just have a ton of options for how you want to set up and run your gun. So we've made a 2 MOA dot, an 8 MOA ring. Personally, I've been loved running those two together. They kind of just like blend together as an 8 MOA dot. If you have a bunch of steel stuff, it's really close up, incredibly fast. You also have a 20 MOA ring and a 32 MOA ring, so you can pick and choose between quite a few different combinations. We have it here featured on a really cool new build from Agency. This is a collaboration with them at Icarus Arms, as well as Ronin Tactics to kind of do a very, very cool Ronin build for him. And so yeah, if you guys happen to be at the show, make sure to stop by and see this, but if not, definitely stay tuned because the competition optic is on the horizon. Only a couple more weeks away from this one. All right, guys, we're back here at the Holson booth. We're going to take a look at the SCS series. We got a lot of new options coming out this year, and some you probably may haven't seen yet. So we'll take a look first and foremost. It's going to be the SCS for the Delta Point Pro pattern. This is an enclosed optic. A lot of people have been asking for SCS series, but the issue usually is the top-down mounting screws because of the way the footprints are set up. So you can't really enclose a lot of the systems because it just the screws don't allow for it. But with the Delta Point Pro, it's quite long, and the screw pattern on this works perfect. So we can enclose the system. So now you have an SCS specifically for those 320s, maybe your staccatos, anything that takes that Delta Point Pro footprint is going to be a great option for that. Moving down the line, we have kind of a prototype that we've been showing off a little bit, but guys have been asking for it pretty heavily. It's going to be the CZ P10 style options. This is the SCS for the CZ, and I love the way that the slide duration match on there. It's pretty awesome. Next on the list is going to be, we have another prototype here. This is for the FN 509 series. FN's been doing a lot of really cool stuff this year. They have the new reflex gun that just came out, and that's covered in K, but we have these direct mount for those 509 options as well. Additionally, we know there's been a lot of demand and talk from the competition guys who are looking for options for the SCS that fit on their HK guns, and so now we have the SCS for the VP9 series, but that's going to work on pretty much any of the optics ready options from H&K. And the last one on the list is going to be our SCS for the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. Once again, just trying to get everything as low as possible to the slide, remove those plates so you guys don't have to worry about iron sights and stuff like that, and just making them look and match the gun. So pretty cool options this year. Oh, I did forget one. It's going to be the Walther PDP, which is arguably my favorite one. I love just how big these grooves are on the side. I think it matches really, really well with the gun. By far one of my favorite looking options that we have in the series. So that's kind of the SCS series for this year. We definitely have a couple of prototypes and some other stuff that we're showing, but we'll see how things come out.
All right, I'm here at the Umarex booth, and I'm checking out some pretty cool stuff. We got airsoft guns, we got paintball guns, and we even got some pepper guns, or like pepper spray, but they shoot balls that burst and spray you with pepper. Pretty neat stuff. So let's check it out. What's up, guys? Here at the CZ/Dan Wesson booth, checking out some of their new stuff. They've got the CZ Evo 3 Plus, the Scorpion. That's the newest version. They just introduced the rifle version of that, and so that's pretty cool. But what I really came here to check out is the Dan Wesson DWX. It's pretty cool. It's like a 1911, and the CZ had a baby. It's got an awesome trigger, ergonomic grips. Pretty expensive, but really, really cool gun. Check it out. Here at the laser shot booth, checking out some pretty cool laser guns. We got some pistols that are very reminiscent of some guns you probably know, Glock, 6 Hour, Smith & Wesson, stuff like that. And then we've got in the booths here, they're running some software that's pretty neat. And so let's check that out. Alright guys, I'm here at the Versa booth and they've got some pretty cool pistols. They're hammer fired. This is not the Thunder, the 380 that's been around for forever. This is the TPR-9 and the TPR-9C. Pretty cool, very reminiscent of something like a Beretta 92 series type gun, but a little bit more customized and very, very affordable. So check them out. Alright, I'm here at the Rock Island Armory booth, and behind me here is a big old sign that says new, and so I was like, what's that? Well, they got a 12 gauge, not a shotgun, kind of like the Remington TAC 14 and the Mossberg Shockwave. So pretty cool. They've got two different versions. One is magazine fed, which is kind of neat, and so let's check them out. I almost forgot. They have the Rock Island RIA 5.0. There's some arguments about how to pronounce it. Some people say RIA, some people say RIA. I think it's RIA because that's their initials. And you could say 5.0, 5.0, the RIA 50, whatever. Either way, it's a pretty cool gun, very unique gun. Let's have a look at that one.